Okay, let me try this again. Now, I just did this chapter 5 times in a row. It was super easy until right at the very end. I did one mistake and the boss just ruined me for it. Or someone did. If, first of all, I said that I'd talk about the new unit we got, that would just be Z-Hike. Z-Hike's cool. He's pretty much exactly the same as Mia. He fulfills the same role. Difference is that Z-Hike has a bit more strength and defense. Mia has a bit more skill and luck. They both have the same speed. They'll reach the speed cap. The main difference is the skill here. Z-Hike has Adept, making him a more aggressive unit. Mia has Vantage, making her a more defensive unit. He also has more dodge. He has more... gets hit for less damage. Like, they're very similar. They may as well be the same thing. Pick one or the other. I prefer Z-Hike's personality. I think he's a cooler person overall. But you get Mia sooner. Like, look, she's level 13, he's level 10. Casey comes at a decent level, I guess. Mia comes under level. I don't know if he's immediately useful. He does come with a cutting edge, which is cool. Anyway, this chapter. What's going to happen is that I'm ambushed by all these flying guys. Each one is a promoted unit. They're very weak for a promoted unit. They still have a ton of speed, and they can double attack a lot of my units. Like Rise here has 8 speed. He's easily double attacked, and they hit just hard enough for that to be a problem. However, I do have 2 Lagoon Slayers. I'm going to take full advantage of that. So this does super effective damage against Lagoons, meaning that instead of 9 might, it has 18 might. Which is quite a bit. Able to do just enough to cause them a major amount of damage, and allow someone else to finish them off. Because they're promoted units, they give a lot of experience, so I'm trying to take advantage of that. But, yeah, I'm just gonna go and hope for the best. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna have Volk steal anything he can. So, like, one of these guys, I think down here, has a coin. This guy. He'll be here in, like, next turn. Oh wait, turn 2 enemy phase. It's such a huge pain. You have to defend against 3 guys at once. I think what I do is just, I think that's fine? Yeah, it's just barely fine. Oh no. Let's move him there. You there. You there. Okay. That's going to be turn 1 right there. Advantage allows Mia to be pretty safe on enemy phase. If the enemy is damaged at all, and they go to attack her, she's just going to counter-attack like that, before they get the chance to attack. There's not much I can do to take advantage of that, really. Okay, so this turn is where it gets complicated. So I'm being attacked by these 2 guys on the left. No, this guy on the left, these 2 guys on the right. I still gotta kill these survivors. I want to give these kills to Nephany, but honestly, she's not. And she should just not. Again, these guys give a ton of experience. So if I could just take advantage of that somehow, that'd be great. No one to steal from me. It's this guy, it's this guy. This guy on the left, I gotta steal from. I attack with Soren, I have to really protect him. I think actually I can attack from here. 15% chance that this is a restart. Okay, there we go. Thank you! I've seen him level up so many times, but that's the best level up I've gotten. Ah, crap, I can still get a hit. So heal him up first. And run away from these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually want to be really close to these guys. Ooh, we're all here. Crap. He's healed. Still attack him? No. Crap. This guy? Can I attack upstairs? Shove. Probably really gonna fuck me up. Mia can be attacked more than a couple of times. Having her be attacked would have been an idea. Why do I never see him raise defense? This is fine. Oh, that's very fine. I love that little hobble he does. Okay, void. It's fine. I can't skip this. You guys haven't seen this yet. Head up. At last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they bird half-breeds? Jill is super dumb. I wanted her to talk to Ike, but she refuses to follow the laws of physics. So I've got to be really smart with how I position her. Oh wait, I'm gonna steal. Oh, a second. Shit. Do this? No, I need to be right next to him. I think she needs to attack this guy anyway. It'll be fine if I just screw him back a bit. But really? You can't get there at all? It's just stupid annoying. Oh, right. The damage that's doubled on a weapon is the weapon might. So Elwyn, wind is extra effective against flying units. Okay, it only has 2 might. Which means it goes from 2 to 4. That's nothing. This is better, going from 4 to 8. Still only 4 extra damage. Our luck's pretty low for a Pegasus Knight. Okay, so no enemies, right? Okay. Right, just have to... there she goes. Let's just... heal. See, I need healing. Alright, can't heal anyone. Oh, Boyd needs healing. Where can we go? Not very far. There's no one else that's really worth stealing from. Coin is the only thing that's basically useful. Okay, now I need to be very careful where I place Ike, otherwise she's going to be an idiot and not be able to talk to him. Whatever, that's close enough. Now... Thank you. It's a bit far, but no work. You! What are you lollygagging about? What? I'm Joe Fizzard, Wyvern Rider of Dayan, attached to Commander Hara's battalion. I offer a truce. You cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by a subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. You will accept no help from Dayan. There's no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept any aid from anyone who thinks Lagoos are subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. Talk after I chase off these grills. Lead the half-breed. What in the world is going on? Okay, so I can play with her now. No one else is going to attack. So she can solo one of these guys on her own. She should, because she needs the experience. We are going to use her. She's going to be awesome. We start at level 8. Only thing is that she's pretty inaccurate. If you notice the damage before, it said that it takes 7 damage per hit. That damage is halved because of this item she has, Lagoos Guard. Actually, hell, that was a bad idea. I want this thing to come up and attack me, because I'm about to get swarmed. We have Marcia go right, I guess. Maybe she'll be able to solo one of these. This guy goes very slowly for some reason. So what I can do is just attack this guy. Hope for a hit. Good. Nice. Nice. Send her all the way up here. I'm ashamed that she went to the spot. And now let's prepare for this fight. Shit. So if I send her out, she'll be all alone. That's perfect. Yeah, she can solo one of these guys. So just give me some extra time to deal with everything that's going on. Maybe I do want it right here. I don't want anyone touching that unless it's Marcia. This guy's not a problem. This guy's not a problem. So Mist is a bit under level. Let's have her do stuff. Not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, just get her behind me. There. Be good? Okay, that's fine. Now I'm being hit by on 2 sides at once. I've got to deal with that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Best way to do this is to build a wall right here. Good damage. Yeah, you're doing good. Right there. That's all I need. I have Jill go out and fight this guy all by herself, actually. That'll do. I do want to take good care of this fight and split out the experience wisely. However, Jill is now my lowest level that I'm actually planning on using. Yeah, I put it right here, and the crow can't get there. Right? Yeah, it's completely clogged up. What we do just have Ike right here, do the Slayer. Not right there, damn it. Screw that up. Oh well. This will be fine. Yeah, now he's forced to attack Marcia, which I like. They're away. King Nasilla has given us his blessings. Ugh. Horrible. I need strength and defense on her. Oh, this is not going well. Ooh, and she can't deal with two of them at once. Anyway, we need to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do it. Forcing acting on a critical here. Oh well. Oh, I'm falling! Oh no, you'll fall 2 feet. Throwing it in a good spot right now. That's nice. Well, this time they're both coming from the left. I can deal with that. First of all, care. Okay. This spot is clogged up. Now this spot is clogged up. Perfect. We have her go up here. What's her HP? Perfect. Want her ready to be able to her too, in case things go bad. Oh dear. Definitely will be able to double attack and take advantage of those 11 experience there. Shit. Moving rise would have been better. Maybe not. What's she doing? Routine? Okay, there's one enemy left. I can't fuck this up. Oh, damn it. Oh, well then. Any experience that these guys gave up is worth any lost bonus experience. The faster you beat this, the more bonus experience you get. I would rather that my units get armor experience and bonus experience, but the ones I actually want to train, thank you, aren't really getting much experience at all. Yeah, this will be a kill for Jill. Still get a level up with her. 15, nice. She could use some defense too. I guess us knights are expected to gain speed. It'll be a pain if this messes. Good. Oh, I should have gone for any healing. Fame. Speed? Okay, I can deal with that. There, finally! Only took half an hour this time. I'll check on the injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Sure, they can fly in and do anything they want if they can't. Seer, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. Can't shake free of this reef. Feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. There must be a better way! Sorry. Hey, Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I can do. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't... That's... Ah, Ike! Behind you! You there. What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. This is Godoan territory. Our terrors are not permitted. No, wait, you don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. And return to your ship. What happens to Bjork is none of our affair. It's ridiculous. You're a complete... We have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. Saber dragons. Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? My Lord Prince. None of the Bjork. The countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I am Kuthnaga, Prince of Godoa. Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some Kilvis pirates, our ships run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I am more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, our ravens have grown ever more barbarous. This cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvis, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. At once! Cool picture. I like this picture. It's a good picture. Dragons! They're all dragons! They're so huge and so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Gordoa is the land of the dragons. More than any other Laguz tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Gordomans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. How is it you know so much about Gordoa? Everything I learned comes from books. Gordoa itself is no longer in any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now, it's like a dream. So this is good fortune, is what you're saying. You're saying we got lucky. Where once your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? You have moved your ship safely and without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against a reef. However, there is no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. It's good news, thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We are beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. Shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Gordoa does not engage in trade with other nations. Will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. Well, you've done so much for us when you clearly left us out to die out there. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Gordoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Bjork, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together. I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept so generous a gift. I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift from Gordoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline... No, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I am so pleased you understand. Ike, Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood? Oh then, I beg your leave. Prince Krithnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Bjork. May your journey be safe. Lord Ike, is something amiss? First those ravens attack us, and then a band of Gondoan dragons rescue us. I can't understand how they are all considered Laguz. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying. Just as there are both good and evil Bjork, there must be good and evil Laguz as well. But they are so distant in appearance, it is so tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. Aye, that it is. The East tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Gordoa seem so honorable. And the birds of Kilvis and Caduceus seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Bjork. Cans are evil and Crimeans are not. It's as simple as that. Oh wait. There were those prejudiced fools we made that report. Weren't all that honorable. But you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of respect, I think. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Nasir, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I am uncomfortable around dragons. I thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he is feeling nauseated. One unaccustomed to sea travel, it is not uncommon. Right, I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourself warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. To Silencia, you should be returning to your cabin. How about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? It won't be any bother. It's alright with me. No, thank you. I hope I got some good experience from that. Chapter 13, Guiding Wind. Ike, I'm here to report the result of the last battle. Only 8 levels worth, that's not so good. Kind of a low level of opponent's experience too. Probably be only able to get 1 level. South and Jill, I think I went over Jill, right? We suffered no casualties or irreparable harm. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Commander, how are you? Staring at the sea, I see. I know you. You're George, right? You make weapons for us. No, George buys used wares. I'm his twin brother, though mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that George has blonde, and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, George, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot? Enough, yeah. What is it? Picture this. Let's say there are 2 ships. Suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. Alright, I'm picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Imagine that the defending side has fewer soldiers. If they want to mount a solid defense, what should they do? Seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the planks. Soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see. So you would hold the enemy at bay using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units barring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but it seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You would want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. It's a stretch, but what if I don't have them attack at all? That way they won't run the risk of getting any counterattacks. That's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. That gave me some good ideas. Ideas? For what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? I'll let you join if you bring some parchment and a quill. Come see us anytime if you're curious. See you later. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with them. Well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? I was just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. It's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you. A story? Quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested? No, not really. Oh, you're so rude. After you were so sweet the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on deck, watching. I had heard they could fly, of course. I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had a drop on you. I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" I thought I heard a strange, shrieking sound. Is that you? And upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down that crow with 1 shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. And that's when you first caught my eye as a dynamic young commander. Is that why your hands always linger on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh no, have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. Once I set my sights on a man, I'd never let him get away. Remember that. Hey, what do you want? Is there a reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. Truce is over, isn't it? I have a duty. As a Daean soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Because you can take us all on your own? Because if you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship. Watching you all fight those crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave the ship, the land is too far away for me to reach. Nonsense, I can see land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere with that wyvern of yours. No wyvern could fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with half-beast scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave the ship. Let me ask you, what do you follow us alone, knowing that? I wanted to be recognized, wanted my deeds to earn me fame. A soldier has little else to strive for. And yet your soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. Leave us no choice. We'll take you as far as Benyon. But as long as you're on my ship, I will not have you utter the phrase half-beast. If you can't agree on this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. Alright. Just saying, there has to be something more we can do. Oh, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. You're so impatient, Oscar. I was just getting to it, alright? Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you can barely be bothered to put your armor on. Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with some unstoppable killer attack. Something only we can do. Unstoppable attack? That sounds good. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee. Don't call me Pee-wee. It's a fine plan, but you haven't explained to us what this new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, I came up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool, though, Oscar. Boy, this plan sounds... Oh dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think up a great one. No way, forget that. It's too much for your little Pee-wee brain. I told you, don't call me that! I may not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. Okay, any supports? Nothing yet. Yeah, I want Boyd with him. And I can't wait until I can get rid of these, Look at that. Wait until I can get rid of these things that are popping up like this, but won't be able to for quite some time. I don't have any new skills, right? No new skills. So 11-11, that's good. Am I gonna have to give bonus experience? Yeah, I am, damn it. Save beforehand. You won't need it for very long, but... Kind of a shame to lose experience for Bethany. Yeah, that's a reset. Speed is good on her, but not good enough that I'm willing to... I'm not willing to reset. Oh, much better. I'll save that even. That's a great level up. Strength, defense, and speed. HP is good too, especially when it's as low on it as Jill is. It counts. Magic hardly matters. Okay, how's everyone? Alright, Lagoos this time around. This looks fine. I'll just convoy this. Give it to Marcia, maybe. No one needs a slim lance. Strength is still pretty low. God, really? Definitely maybe useless. Still using her, I love her. Yeah, all that's gonna be useful. Probably not the poleaxe, but maybe. Reason to change it, I think. Ah, you, yeah. Oh, secret book, yeah. Sure. I'm gonna give her an iron lance. Shit, no javelins, really. We're gonna summon the convoy. No javelins, great. Just give her a vulnerary here. Give the iron scroll. How are you? Yeah, you're fine. Sell that. Okay, what else do I want? Everyone has good weapons, right? So let's see what you should get each item. I have a HP scroll, first of all. So, that... Missed, probably. I already gave one to Marcia, right? Yeah. Probably missed. Next is skill. And that's gonna be tough, because, most of my units cap skill. I've got to see who doesn't cap skill. Let's see. I definitely cap skill, right? Yeah, he's pretty good on that. Boyd does not, so he's a choice. I think Rise does even. He has a pretty high skill. But he caps it super early yet. No reason for that. Soren cap skill, I think. Yeah, that's Soren. Yeah, found a Dow cap skill. He doesn't cap skill. Interesting. Is she on par? $14 at level 15. Yeah, she's on par, so she is a choice. Okay, so maybe Mia. Who else? Garcia should cap skill. Yeah, Garcia cap skill. Don't care about Miss, I don't think. Hope does. Probably Neffany, I guess. Wrong is close enough. Neffany definitely does. And Joe. Joe does. So it's between Boyd and Mia, and honestly, I'm gonna say Mia's better. But Boyd misses a lot too, so I'll just see who is, if anyone's below par. 11 skill at level 15. He's above par. Mia crits more. Actually, it's a skill that she gets. I'm gonna give it to Mia. Is she on par? Yeah, she's on par. But yeah. Right, I guess that would be everything. Like, there's someone here claiming to be an envoy from the theocracy of Benyon. She's asking if the Prince of Crimea is aboard. What do you want to do? A Benyon envoy? How does she know about this ship? Perhaps she had a word from King Gallia. On the other hand, this is a Benyon we're speaking of. I imagine it has spies in every corner of the continent. Perhaps one of those spies is the source of her information. We shouldn't be surprised that she knows about Princess Alentia, right? No, but it's extremely unusual for a Benyon to send an envoy to meet a princess whom they do not even acknowledge. What do you mean? It's a complicated matter. You see, the envoy is essentially an extension of the Empress herself. Both Crimea and Dayan were once part of Benyon. Both nations only have recently splintered from the theocracy. I can't fathom why the Empress would extend the courtesy of an envoy to a nation she must consider somewhat beneath her. She must be planning something. Beneath her? That's somewhat harsh, don't you think? Harsh, perhaps, but it's true. Clothing it in sweet words will not hide its bitterness, will it? Soren, even I would question the tactfulness of your words. I will try to be more diplomatic. Like, Nasir? You've no need to scold Soren. His words are just that. They do me no harm. I'm glad to hear that, Princess, but he shouldn't mind his matters. Deciding how we ought to treat this envoy is a more pressing issue. Princess, will you meet her and hear her message? I believe I must. You gain nothing by refusing to see her. Let us meet this with the envoy. Princess Alentia of Crimea, I presume? Yes. It is an honor to meet you. My name is Tanith. I am Deputy Commander Officer of Benyon's Holy Guard. I must ask, what would Benyon want of me that she would send her Holy Guard to greet me? The Apostle has learned of you, Princess Alencia, and she has come here to meet with you personally. The duty falls upon me to take you to her now. The Apostle? Am I to meet? Surely the Apostle has better things to do than... Will you accompany me? I suppose that we are the princess's escorts, and we will be coming with her. I hope you understand. Of course. Then yes, I will go with you. Thank you. Bad news, man. We've sighted Lagoos near the Apostle's position. Goodman. Crows, most likely. I've seen their kind before. They fancy themselves pirates without a ship. They're thieves, plain and simple. Commander Sigrun is with the Apostle. It will take more than a few winged scavengers to pass her. Let's remain calm. But actually, I'm afraid we aren't quite sure where the Apostle is. What? They've kidnapped the Apostle? No. From what the commander said, the Apostle grew impatient and had another more willful moments. They asked at the docks, and sure enough, one of the longshoremen heard her order the ship to set sail without us. What? Where were her attendants? What was she doing without her guard? Why can't she never just stay put? I told her time and time again that the seaports here are rampant with pirates and crowd thugs. Right, where is she now? The wind is poor today, so we think her ship should not be too far from us. I came here as quickly as I could. Understood. I'll move immediately. Excuse me, is something wrong? Your Highness, I must apologize, but an urgent matter has arisen, and I must attend to it immediately. We'll return to you later. I'll wait while you return. What's that about? I think from her expression that say something has happened to the person she's meant to be protecting. Say, do you think that ship over there is involved? The envoy is flying in that direction. If so, the princess's knight's fears have already been realized. They're under attack. It's a ravens they spoke of, isn't it? Like, why don't we go lend them a hand? Are you feeling alright, Soren? It's not like you to offer to help anyone. It's a great opportunity to put the Empress in our debt. We'd be fools to pass that up, wouldn't we? I should have known you'd have an angle. What do you want to do, Titania? Elmer approved of Soren's motivations, but they agreed that we should help. Well, then that's what we'll do. You will be alright on your own, princess. You're doing the right thing. I would not dream of stopping you. I know those pirates are no match for your strength. Give them a sound thrashing. Starting to sound like one of us, aren't you? Alright then, we'd better go. No matter how many we defeat, there are more waiting to attack. And it's not just the ravens that killed us either. Or Bjork, too. What do they all want here? With a little help? You! Aren't you Princess Crimea's escort? Yes. The princess ordered us to come to your aid. May we join the fray? That would be appreciated. We'll keep the ravens at bay. In the interim, why don't you go ahead and move on to that ship? The big vessel is ours. I'm not sure who the small one belongs to. There are human soldiers aboard. If they're in the part of this sea, they must be pirates. Cut them down. Right, we'll take care of them. Who on earth is the Holy Guard? Between those ravens and the pirates, we're outnumbered. It's only a matter of time before we're overwhelmed. We'll fight too. You're one of the passengers from House Damio, aren't you? I can't permit someone of your stature to throw herself into harm's way. I was once a knight of Benyon, but only a short while. I won't get in your way. No, I can't. We must defend the Apostle, right? We do not have the luxury of choosing how to do so. Come, we must get ready. The enemy is coming. You're right. We need every able fighter. Accept my apologies and thank you for your help. Lady Astrid, allow me to serve as your shield. Katrin, I'm so sorry that I've gotten involved in this too. No, please, this is nothing. I'm fine. I was a top-notch mercenary. I can handle this many opponents all by myself. This is nothing. Is that so? Confidence is impressive to say the least. Well, trust me, the confidence is back with my blade. I'm ready to fight. Oh no! There are more of them? We're doomed! No, don't panic. We must protect the Apostle no matter what. Listen up, pirate scum. You may outnumber us, but we would not yield an inch. Wait, don't get confused. We're here to help you. We are reinforcements. The Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard asked us to help drive the enemy from the ship. Oh! Commander Tanith sent you? We're saved! The Apostle has taken refuge in the cabin below deck. Until the Holy Guard arrives, we need you to defend the entrance of the ship's cabins. Got it. Weapons ready, everyone. Okay, so yes, no. I'll need Titania this time around. Now, this guy goes right for her, and I want to recruit her. I can't get to her in time from him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a flyer right here to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay. It's level 14? Keeping up well. So I can defend him now. It's kind of a shame that I have to. Or her. And she can recruit him. Eventually, I guess. Oh, these fellas are dead though. Hey, he's right at the correct level. Look at that. All my other flyers, I think I'm gonna put back here. Hey, Mia's the same level as... Boy, that's awesome. Hopefully this time around I can focus on Nephany, but I think I'm going to be a bit swamped. Yeah, I think I'm going to call that a chapter. Hope that everything goes well for me. That's a video. Is that half an hour of preparations and story?